There are huge opportunities on Twitter at the moment if you want to find freelance video editing clients. Let me tell you why.
But before we get started, I'm Joe. I'm a YouTube and social media editor, and I like to think I've edited some decent videos in the past.
In my last video, I said about the Twitter account, YouTube Jobs, to find freelance video editing clients that had over 1 million subscribers. And it is really, really good for finding freelance video editing clients. But if you're just applying for this on Twitter, you're not actually making the most out of how you can find freelance video editing clients. So let me show you a few additional tips that will make sure you're making the absolute most out of Twitter and finding as many freelance video editing clients as you can from this space. First, start out by setting out your profile and making it look all nice and presentable. Start with a name that is memorable, that your clients will be able to remember straight away. And make sure you have a similar @ so that people don't confuse your name with your @ and they're searching for you on Twitter through your name but can't quite find your @ or vice versa. It's even better if it's something to do with editing rather than just your full name, because then it means that straight away clients are seeing you as an editor, not just as a random person who's just got their full name as their profile. Make sure you have a nice profile picture and Twitter banner. This will just mean that you seem more trustworthy when people come to your account. If they come to your account and see memes or a profile picture that is, just not there, it's not really shouting out, trust me with all your video editing content, You don't seem like a trustworthy person on Twitter from that 30 seconds of people seeing your profile. You want them to think straight away that, oh, he's video editing. He, looks like a trustworthy person. He looks like he's done lots of video editing in the past. We want to get that into their minds as soon as possible. We don't want them to have that barrier to overcome of like, oh, who is this guy? Does he just, have memes on his profile? What's he been posting? Has he been posting about memes? I'm not sure why I'm saying this all about memes. It could be anything, but like memes are just what coming to my head. I see a lot of video editors on Twitter or Instagram and I go to their accounts and it's just like memes or random posts or something like that. And it's just like, oh, are they a video editor or are they just posting for fun here? And normally people have good bios just saying, what they do, video editor, whatever like that. But just make sure, in your bio as well, it looks trustworthy. You're not saying like, hey, go out on the town with the lads every weekend, just put video editor, freelancer, creative, whatever you want to be seen as. Make sure you look professional, make sure you look trustworthy. That's the main thing we're trying to get through to clients here. We're trustworthy and you can trust us because you can. But if you're not presenting that straight away to a client, they're not going to think that. Now it's time to get on people's radars. Start following video editors from the YouTube and social media scene and creators who you like. So if they are to ever post out that they need a video editor, you will see their post about needing a video editor straight away. And if you don't know any, here's a good place to start. Follow all of these people and they're video editors, good content creators who often looking for new people in their teams. So give them a follow and you never know what you could see. Also, give me a follow because I'm always retweeting jobs and video editing things. So it's worth a follow. Why not? Then start tweeting. We need our accounts to look like, we know about video editing, we understand the craft, we work in the craft a lot. We edit lots of videos, which, for most of us is easy because we do. I certainly edit a lot. So just post about what's happening, what kind of content are you working on at the moment, how many times has Premiere crashed in the last. If you're following video editors, you'll understand what kind of content they post. So don't copy it, but just take inspiration from that and make sure, especially at the start of your account, make sure you're posting like every day just to fill out your account. And again, build that trust and make your account look like it's trustworthy. When a client comes into your account straight away, that 30 seconds of looking through your Twitter account is all that they have to judge you off. So we need to make sure that this looks as credible, as presentable, as professional as possible as a video editor. You can even schedule tweets so that tweets go out every day. In one batch, you can create lots of tweets and they can go out over the week. So it doesn't have to be something that you are continuously posting. You can do them all at once and they just go out through the week and it's something that you don't have to think about. So it's not as much work as you think. I know in this video, I talked a lot about trust and why a client needs to feel like they can trust you. And it's because a client's worst nightmare is that they spend all this time looking for a video editor, hire a video editor, and then you send over the footage and they don't send anything back. worst nightmare for a client. And so if you have any inkling of being untrustworthy, or like you're not gonna finish the videos or not get them over to you, and this might be, you know, coming from nowhere, but a client only has 30 seconds to look at your profile. If they get any inkling of, you know, you're not trustworthy, you're not a good video editor, unfortunately there's so many other video editors on Twitter that they're just not gonna give your account any time. And then all of those people on Twitter that, who are editors and content creators that you now follow, start interacting with them, because even if the content creators don't get back to you, every post that you like or comment on is then going to be seen by everyone who sees that post, which is a really good way to get seen and get more follows and just get your name and your Twitter profile out there. So interact with as many things as you possibly can, because it's only going to mean that your account gets seen more by more eyes. You know, as long as it's all positive and you're not being an idiot, just, you know, trolling people. And now that we have our profile all fleshed out, it's time to start applying for those jobs that you see on Twitter. Don't worry if the first couple you see, you don't get picked out or emailed back. Unfortunately, there is a lot of editors on Twitter, so, you know, you can apply for a few jobs and not get anything back. Once you have bigger jobs to add to your portfolio and you can seem more trustworthy and, you know, you have more followers, you will only see more success when applying for jobs. And a quick little tip here, the more video editing, I'm looking for a video editor post that you like or interact with or retweet, the more Twitter is going to push you more of those types of posts. So I actually retweet every single video editing job that I see, even if I don't want to, you know, apply for it myself. And now I actually get a lot on my feed because I like and retweet every single one that I see. But this has all been possible for years on Twitter. Why is there a huge opportunity now? Well, it's because of this man and the blue tick on Twitter. It's recently been revoked by Elon Musk, and it used to be used to verify, you know, celebrities or creators who could be impersonated on Twitter. And you could only get a blue tick if you had so many followers or you were likely to be impersonated. Well, that has just changed, and blue ticks have been eradicated in that kind of way. And just from paying £5 a month, you now have a lot of the similar attributes that big celebrities would have had. So now you become at the top of all the comments if you have a blue tick, and that is absolutely huge, because you're going to be seen so much quicker on Twitter than you would have been just the average Joe just bowling around without a blue tick, just trying to, you know, reach out to creators who wanted to edit for. If you have that dream job, why not reach out? And for £5 a month, it might sound quite a lot, but if you're landing one client a month, it's going to be more than £5, surely. It's actually worth it if you're landing a client a month because of this blue tick. And I personally say that it is worth it, and like, my interactions are a lot higher, and people who are replying to me are more likely to reply because I appear at the top of their messages. And, you know, these creators get thousands and thousands of messages, but I'm going to be much closer to the top now because I have a blue tick, which I had to pay for. It's all a bit weird because I do feel like it's strange that the verification thing of Twitter is all gone now. People can just impersonate each other, but it's actually a good thing for video editors because it makes it so much easier for us to be heard on Twitter and be seen on Twitter.